Good morning, everyone. Coach Nez here. So just sitting here, or actually laying here, thinking about a couple of things, and I want to elaborate on my video from yesterday. I had somebody comment in regards to, along the lines of not being able to say no, like they have too many people that rely on them. And so I just want to bring a light into the situation. There is a such thing of having a fear and anxiety of saying no, especially if that is consumed who you are, if your identity is placed in always being able to say yes, if you get the interaction that you feel that you need through people needing you, if you have the value, if you feel valued because people are calling you or texting you needing something, this can be very hard to be able to say no to, because ultimately you're not just saying no to this person so you can rest, but you're saying no to your identity. And that can be really hard and it can be scary. So I just want to let you know that I hear you, and that this is a hard concept to wrap your mind around, to be able to love on yourself a little bit. Oftentimes we're overextending ourselves, but we're not getting the same type of love and stuff that we're giving out. It's not being reciprocated back. So this is where we need to be able to start saying no to things, to start giving that love that we constantly give out back to ourselves. And with that being said, there are little things. We can start little, tiny little steps that we can do in order for us to be able to start saying no, or start changing slowly the dynamics of our relationships with people. So for example, if somebody calls you, you don't have to pick up. You don't have to. There's nothing nowhere that says if somebody calls you, you have to pick up. You have a choice. You don't have to pick up. You could call back tomorrow. If somebody texts you, you don't have to read it. Or if you do read it, guess what? You don't have to respond. It's a thing. Like, you don't have to. So start off with little things, tiny little things like that. See how you feel about it and be able to move on to bigger things, and give yourself time to adjust. Give yourself time. It's only 1% change a day that we have to make in order to make a huge difference in the end, right? So a lot of the times we want to go balls to the wall, maybe start cutting people out, doing things differently, which is okay. But at the end of the day, we want these habits to be habits that stick, right? That are true habit changes. And so a little bit is a lot better than a lot of it. So I hope this brings some peace and some clarity to you. But if you have any other questions, any other input, I love when I get feedback on the things that I post, because then I can see where my audience is at and I can elaborate and be able to, touch base. So happy Friday, everyone. I hope everyone has a good weekend.